Matariki te tipua, matariki te tawhito. Tau mai te wairua, mai ngā ira atua. Ki te ira tangata ati hei mauri ora. Mānawa mai te putanga o te ariki, mānawa mai te ariki o te rangi. Mānawa mai te mātahi o te tau. Kia ora tātou, nau mai hara mai ki tēnei. Tukinga nui whakaharahara o te Super 8 Rugby Challenge ki konei ki ahuriri. As Napier Boys High School hosts powerful and dynamic Rotorua Boys High School, ko enei kapa e rua kei te tihi o te tepu e karema no reira ka tahi te pakanga nui kei muia tātou ko tēnei Battle of Pride, tradition and whānau. Napier Boys structure, discipline, strong through the forwards. Rotorua Boys explosive, skillful, dangerous and broken play. Dale husband, Happy New Year.
Thanks very much, boy. Tēnā koe. Well, we've certainly had a solid dose of rangatahitanga, haven't we, this past week? So amazing to once again celebrate this aspect, the tākoro aspect of our young people's endeavours after a fantastic stand in Tauranga Boys, and big ups to all of our kapa. Thanks for acknowledging Matariki and Moihau. It is special to us all and becoming increasingly so as the years tick by. But as you can see, conditions pretty good here for today's clash. Let's have a quick squizzy around some of these results. It's been a pretty good year for Napier. Rotorua, we always expect to be there or thereabouts. But you can run us through some of the backdrop to today's clash here, Moihau.
Yeah, Rotorua getting up over Hastings 25-17, and Napier unfortunately going down to a tough squad. Mai rāno ko kirikiri roa tēnā. Napier bring that classic Hawke's Bay toughness, set-piece dominance and tactical kicking. As we look at the standings, ko Hamilton, Ārunga, ko Napier, ko Rotorua, kei te noho ōrite, me ki ko ngā rerekētanga, ko te rahi o ngā piro, o ngā kaute i wānga nui ngā kapa e rua. So, bit of a jam, a log there in the second spot. He oi anō, kāti ake tātou mā. Me whakawhiti atu tātou ki ngā kōrero. Kaua ki te kaoko o te kapa o Rotorua, engari anō te kai kāpene a Tiaraki Rogers.
Kia ora everyone, we're here with Tiaraki Rogers from Rotorua Boys High School. It's a really close table at the moment right now in the Super 8. Does every game hold a little bit more weight now we're at the tail end of the season?
Yeah, 100%. I really think that this is the business end of the season, and I think every game matters, especially every point. So I think just making sure that we're getting bonus points and trying to win every single game we can, but I think that comes with knowing our process during the game, making sure that we're doing everything right, believing in our systems, and hopefully having the best outcome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what are the main things you're hoping to see from the boys on the side today?
Yeah, I think just from my boys, we know Napier's going to bring a lot of aggression today, so I think we just got to counter that, making sure that we're dominating the set piece, winning the collision game, and ensuring that it's dominant tackles, not just stacked tackles. So yeah, set piece, make sure we dominate that, dominate scrums, lineouts, and let our backs finish it off.
Awesome, thank you. Kia ora everyone, we're here from Willie Tran, the coach of Napier Boys High. You guys are currently sitting in the top 2 of the Super 8 tournament with Rotorua Boys High School. Do you think this could be quite the statement game?
Yeah, kia ora. Yeah, absolutely. I think this is an opportunity for Napier Boys to measure themselves against one of the top teams of the competition, and also one of the top teams of the country. So in terms of a statement, we're probably not, our focus is on making a statement through words. It's probably through our actions and just making sure that we're direct in our game and focus on our plan.
And what do you think the key is in the first 20 minutes of the game today?
Oh, look, I mean, obviously you've got to start pretty strong, right, and come out of the gates pretty hard. But I'd say Rotorua will be doing the same. They'll bring a lot of energy and a lot of physicality, and for us, just make sure that we're direct with our carries and our cleans, and make sure we stay connected as a group. It's going to be a decent arm wrestle in that first 20, no doubt. So whoever can absorb that pressure the most and stay calm, I think is going to sort of get into the game pretty early. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Good luck for the game.
Nau mai hoki mai e hoa mā ki whakata Māori mo tēnei tukinga nui o te Super 8, te mataua Māui. Whai wāhi atu ki te arawa, ai tēnei ahi 2 proud rugby schools, 2 proud communities. One massive occasion as the boys walk the line with the pakis going down.
Yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it? Of course, they'll be also buoyed by the success of Koutu and in the Kapahaka. But this is a proud kura. I mean, they've been all the way, haven't they? Nationals, internationals. They're always chock-a-block full of talent. And there's a great whanaungatanga that exists in that kura, in Rotorua. Let's go through their lineup. Barry, Tavake and Tofu'u, the front row with Wasp and Te Wake. Nate Phillips and Ryland Rasmussen on the side. Sam Howe is getting the number 8 jersey today. Hatu Edmonds Huriwai, and then the number 10. Good kicking game too from Raya Painga Morgan. Out wide, Frederick and also Owen with the midfield backs Conroy and Warbrick. Lockie Chapman's at the back today. As you can see, the bench is ready for action too, and Courtney Mita, the coach. So a very solid performance expected here from Rotorua Boys.
Te whakawhiti atu tātai i nāia nei ki te kapa o Ahuriri. Anei te kai kāpene. A Napier Boys I tēnei ahi koia ko Cara Price. E te kite atu I te hari I te koa o te kapa tuarua. Ngā kapa e rua tātou, ngā kai kāpene e rua tātou māko Cara Perie tērā me Harry Bain. Front row we've got Hooton Jones Waihape, our locks are Morris Pierce. On the flanks we've got McLaughlin, Canal, and out the back we've got Harry Bain, love it, Winchester, Woolsnop, Pauri, Hansey and Wainga. Ko ngā kairiwhi, ko Ikera, Hunga, Ewart Hunga, Maki, Onekawa Withers, Lampeteli and Gustavo, Escobar coached by Willie Tran Katu. Kei te tū ako nei, ngā mahi haka. Ka tuku nā ngā kapa e rua a rātou wero. Led by te Irimana Hatu Edmonds Huriwai, the haka carries the name of Te Arawa. Onto the field, te nui ngā te wā ko te manuhiri I te tuatahi. Napier Boys stand tall and accept the challenges they lay their wreath, pōtai down in their rākau ki te papa.
It's always a special part of the first 15 Super 8 and CNI, the haka. So it's wonderful to have you with us here in Whakata Māori this special week as we await the traditional start to our games. Mihane e te whānau ki ora rawatu I o koutou tautoko o ngā mahi o ngā rangatai kia papatākoro. Mihane kia koutou.
Ka mihi ake ki ngā kapa e rua. Ka mutu ko ngā kapa I whai wāhi atu I te papatūtū waiwai I te atamira. A I tauranga I tēnei wikine whātekau mā tahi katoa. Ka mutu ki te toko iwa, ki ngā kapa e iwa. Whai wāhi atu ki te mātangi rua I te paraire I taha ake nei ka mutu. Ko kirikiri roa I taitua toru mai. Ko te whare kura o māngare. Uits! I taitua rua mai. Ka mutu, te kura o te koutu. I puta ā ihu. I te whakataitai arohe. A āmotu. Me ki mo te kapahaka. Ko te kaiwawao I tēnei wā ko Stu Catley. Tērā tātou mā. Big mihi to both squads. Showcasing an awesome mass haka.
Yeah, I reckon. And of course they had their backup crews, the second 15s, who really strengthened that solid start to our occasion this afternoon. Wherever you're watching across our country, and indeed those who check in from overseas, and it's easy to do so with our digital feeds through MāORI Plus and the like, a warm welcome to Napier Boys High School hosting this clash. 2 plays 3, Super 8 Rugby 2026. And it will be our Napier Boys High School playing from left to right. Wonderful to be here today. As you can see, the skies looking like there's a change in weather. That's happening right across the country, but it looks as though our match today is going to be playing decent conditions, and expect some fast, open, running rugby as these two teams strut their stuff and show their wares as they count it down towards finals time. Wonderful to have you with us this afternoon. Stu Catley in control of the action. Kudeo tēnei, moiho. And wonderful to be part of this bilingual celebration of sport on Whakaata Māori. We're underway, 70 minutes of top-class first 15 action coming your way, wherever you may be. And as we know at Moiho, it's always about a decent and solid start. But these two teams are, they're slick with their work. There's a nice little break midfield as well. It's putting some pressure on early on. Ball wide out and cut down. It's Curtis Frederick from Rotorua willing to give the ball some air early on. That's an encouraging start for them, and clocking up 40-50 metres in their opening run.
Ana ke te hikaka hau ki te kite atu. Ko wai ka whakakiki I ngā tūnga a Tauranga Rogers rāua ko Waititi.
Yeah.
Ka rea no kia whakaingoa rāua I te aroa kapa nei. Ko te take I pēra pēr he wharanga. He harane, but it'll be interesting to see who fills those shoes of those two heavy hitters.
Yeah, well, they are heavy hitters, there's no doubt about that. But, you create opportunities. It's about blooding in new talent as well. It's good to see him travelling, though. Tauranga, he gets big raps. He's not big-headed by any means, that bloke. Having interviewed him post-match, he's got a really steady way about him. Humble sort of a bloke, and we're looking forward to what progresses as we unfold here.
Yeah, so their replacements, Tawaru Waititi, Curtis Frederick and Samuel Howell.
Here's the throw-in. First touch of the ball for the skipper for today. It's Tavake. This line-out work and set piece is obviously so important to the outcome of all games, but certainly in the early stages of this one. Big climb, Rotorua secure the football, and they're gunning it. Big play, midfield, solid defence is demanded here by the connections to the boys from MΑORI. Big lock forward, hauls forward Luke Worsp. Checking out the right-hand sides to Waka this time around. Good structured play to get us underway here from the boys from the Sulphur City. Still in control of the football, pressure on here for Napier Boys. They're really having to defend. Again, it comes out to Wasp. Lovely work. The big number 8 chimes in. Sammy Howell, he's got the ball. As you can see, the try line just 10-15 metres away. Big opportunity.
Aroha paku maka whakamua tērā mai ngā raukura, ara ngā manuwhiri o te kapa nei. Engari, trying chances, tātou mā. Hey, ahakoa ko te miniti tuatoru noiho tēnei. They've certainly expansively thrown the ball from east to west.
Oh, it's coast to coast at the moment as Wolfsburg gets hold of it on the right-hand side, gassing down the edge as well. This is great play from Rotorua. They've had the ball right from the get-go here now. 3 minutes of action, and they've been willing to give it air but also settle it down when the need comes as Mason Barry goes strongly to ground with the football. At the back, Hatu Edmonds, Huriwai. Confidence really sky high at the moment here from Rotorua, just outside the 22. Still in Jordan Band, there's a penalty here.
Te pupuritanga o te poro, kare I whakawate I ona ringa. Koira te mea nui, mehe mea ka tau atu koe ki te raka.
Hey, you had to enjoy the attitude that they brought into the opening exchanges, though, Rotorua. But they weathered the storm, the home boys from MΑORI. Goes strongly to ground with the football. At the back, Hatu Edmonds, Huriwai. Confidence really sky high at the moment here from Rotorua, just outside the 22.
Hey,
Still.
I know you loved your own voice, but I didn't think you loved it that much.
I don't. But who was that bloke? Give him a clap. Just over the halfway line there. I'm just whispering. Okay, here we come. Who did he have weathered something of a storm here? And we wanted to just get themselves. Down the right edge they come this time. Half volley pick up nice as well. This is Awanuio, and he sends it back on the inside. Defence still strong. And Ahuriri will advance.
Oh, well, hard work. Got themselves out of their own end. Forced the penalty. Made their way into the opposition's half. And that maul was decent. They went up the field about 15 or so metres. Gained the penalty as well. And real opportunity.
Well, Lovett puts it into touch, just 10 metres out now from the try line, just in front. A murky sort of day in the background. But the goal, well within reach here. As Napier Boys High School set themselves. They want to be first to score here in this clash. 2 plays 3, Super 8. Retaining the football. This has been a good aspect of their play, Moiho.
A te moro e haia re whakamua ana. Ko ahuriri tēnei, e poraka kahurangi ana, topatahi, whaangai whanui, te poro me te karo whakaroto. Rā, ko Sakaraya, Pauri tērā, short side play, he nama, he tāngata, he piro. Tai hoa, he wānanga kei te haere. Moina hoki tāku, whakaro ake ai, tau ke te poro I mui te putanga atu. Ahuriri, piro tuatahi te ahua nei ko Riley Winchester tēnā ka te tiro anō tātou ki te ahunga mai o te piro, pai tēnei tepe whakaroto. Me te kaha recycle, te tāruaruatanga o te pauro, long ball, draw me te pāhi. Cover tackle there. Decent.
It was a decent defence to try and hold out the try, but in the end scored slickly and wonderfully here for Napier. You know, their lead-up work was deserving of the try, and they'll be well pleased to have scored in that left corner. This decent challenge off the kicking tee.
Hea te take I hikina e Ankara I tana haki. Mehe mea I piro, mari hiki tonu ia I tana haki. Hoeno. I think he said to his man in the middle, Stu, saying, bro, the ball was down, and then he went out. Have another jack off the left foot. What I'm really impressed here, Dale, is the quick recycle as the Rotorua was scrambling. Decent cover defence, bigger man.
Yeah, it took some checking. All confirmed. 5-0 scoreline here. Great to have you with us. A bit of a jack nookie, you reckon, Moiho? Just having a bit of a
haki nohi.
Having a bit of a jack. Well, let's see if they can repeat the control of the football that earned them some success a few moments ago. Centre field, a bit more pressure being applied defensively here for Rotorua. Caleb will knock on. Here's a chance for Rotorua to take advantage. Referee is playing advantage at the moment for Rotorua. Tobacco takes it forward. Edmonds really wide, calling the action at the back. This is some good roll on here from the Sulphur City boys.
Ai, ko ngā paumua nei e mahi ana i a rātou mahi. E toi ana i ngā kairutu. Ka ko pāpā te rāringi wawao, ka tahi ka whāngai. Hia te pauro. Rotorua, me te karo pāhi whakaroto.
Yeah.
Tāhua,
Tahua, all right, to the big number 8. Samuel Howe just gasses through the middle. Boom, diddy, boom, he went straight through and picks up the prize.
Yeah, 10 or so push and goes as they were drawing the defenders in. I like this little inside ball here. That was number 6. Me, ko Mr. Love. Ruben Love. Is that Ruben Love out there in the 6 jersey? No, it's Nate Phillips turning it back onside to Samuel Howe. Tough. Good response there from Rotorua. Ngā raukura.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And close range, easy pickings too, getting the conversion. 7-5's the scoreline as we come up to 10 minutes. Well, what else would you want to be doing on a Saturday afternoon?
Have a look at this one, Dale. 6 and 8. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Great play. Phillips to Howe. Right on song.
A hoki mai no tātou mā. Te kau miniti kua hipa atu I te tīmatatanga I o te kēmu. Piki mihi, kia whakahata MāORI plus anchor na Paulo na Tiva. Caltex.
You've memorised them.
Oh, kua tuhia ki te rai. Grateful Apollo projects as well.
Yeah, this is great. We've got a little banner that runs along the screen. I thought.
Yeah, it'll pop up now and then.
Yeah. You've got it sussed. Okay, well, Rotorua immediately under some pressure, so it's going up one end of the field and then back the other way.
A little knock on there, he maka whakamua.
There's some real attitude on display here today. It doesn't surprise it that they're coming in second and third, Moiho. A lot of talents in both squads. We see this powerful front row packing down. Big number 3, there's Monty Waihape. That's him getting himself set, getting body position right. Doing the haka. Setting it low. Blake Hooton on the open side. His opposite is Mason Berry. So the boys in blue have it. Sky blue of Napier. Oh, some great defence down the blind side here. Rotorua boys come in. Right, you can see how much it means to affect a turnover in a game that is going to be a close one, you suspect, today. A few celebrations. As we get another look. What I am enjoying, Moiho, is the willingness to get into the hard graft here. No hanging off. The forwards are... It's not like they need to make names for themselves, but, in the absence of some of your heavy hitters, as we mentioned, it just gives an opportunity.
Especially forcing a turnover in your own 22, Dale. As you mentioned, without Te Ariki Rogers, but he was there on the sideline barking orders. Rotorua could smell blood in terms of a turnover.
He's running the water, isn't he, today?
All right.
Big fella. There's the local parents and supporters. Perhaps they've travelled across from Rotorua too. You can't rule that out. It's wonderful to have Whakata Māori. We've had so much rangatahi sport this season. It really is a credit to those involved bringing it all together. So Rotorua with the throw in, and will they secure the football now? The bouncers come up for Ahuriri at the back, and they're getting close to the line already as we see Blake Hooton get some work around. Fed out wide, taking it in. Harry Bain calling the shot, waiting on just with his back to us there in jersey 10 is Love It. Rotorua, there's the ball. Akoreri in control.
Ka re tawhiti e kua mā, kei te pēhea te hanga o te rānei wawao a Rotorua. Piri ana e tehi atu ki te whakawāte I te pauro.
Oh, Meke the mahi of these young fellas at the moment, they're Moiho.
Meke ake nei deo.
Yep.
Anei Love It, Pāhi, Whakamua. He
Toast.
poto, tatania.
Tatania, all right, Moiho.
Te taha maui I nāne. Kei raro, I ngā paukaura, kua rua mita, noho te tawhiti. Advantage played, numbers on the left-hand flank. Karo whakaroto, Arai, Piro. Riley, Winchester, Tana Piro, Tuarua. Seeing the overlaps are the boys from Napier with their long balls out to the edges. The ability to draw the defence in. We have another look. Love It to Winchester.
Had a bit of work to do again, Moiho. Let's try number 2 for the left wing. Smart stuff, good footy. Hope you're enjoying the action coming up to quarter of an hour of play here. It's Super 8, 2 playing 3. If you've just joined us, Rotorua Boys up against Napier Boys High School. And the Super 8's, of course, one of the toughest and, I guess, undoubtedly one of the most prestigious secondary school comps in the land. Here's the kick from wide out. Let's see if the flags go up. And they do! It's a doozy.
Te kauma rua ki te whitu. Came out like a bull, did the boys from Rotorua. Ahuriri, just managing to retain possession and play down the end of the right end of the paddock. As you said, Dale, still had some work cut out from Wiley Winchester, but he's a stocky, built young lad.
Long way for a lot of footy to be played in this one here. You just love the smarts that are being shown. Even that kick, get down to the other end of the field too. Willie Tran will be pleased with that approach.
Yeah, ko Riley Wanga tēnā.
As we see the second 15 guys looking on. Been some wonderful players who've come out of both schools, played in higher honours, both regionally, internationally as well. Throw in here for Rotorua. Practice so hard Tuesdays, Thursdays. Hope to get these techniques right. So winning your line-out feeds is always such an important aspect. As Rotorua will recover. Just a little bobble there on the halfway line. We saw from the get-go, Moiho, how they were willing to give the ball some air. They've been forced to be a little bit more contained in their attitude here because Napier, they too are playing high percentage football in their approaches. Don't want to do too much too early, as the saying goes. Just a little bit of niggle in there, but nothing to be concerned with as Napier get the ball as Harry Bain just decides what to do with it on the far side of the field. Well, welcome to you. If you've just joined in, this is Will Love It. And kick towards the far touch.
Bit of a curtain raiser this game, tātou mā, ko te kapa opango. Whai wahi atu ki te kapa wiwi a te pōnei I o tautahi. 7:10.
It's going to be some game this evening there. Boy, no doubt about that. So unpredictable, the French. But at the moment, there's some unpredictability here as well with these two young teams. On the drive, Akoreri working in concerted effort. That ball's been ripped away but recovered here by Akoreri. Close to the line. It's Riley Winchester got himself involved. They've got numbers. Holding a beautiful pass. And it just juggled out of the right edge. That would have been a classic had it been able to be pulled in.
Me te tiro anō tātou ki tērā tukuruatanga. Aha koe I maka whakamua, I think we still deserve to have another nohi Sakaraya Pauri's flick pass around the back here. I know you want to pass it out in front of you, but it's a bit too far ahead for Davis Hansey.
He had a good go though, Davis.
Oh, he certainly Hansey'd himself.
Yeah, pretty handy as well. It's Harry Bain, and his opposite there. Te Mana, Hatu Edwards. But anyway, just take our hats off too to Willie Tran, Courtney Mitz, all the connections behind these squads. A lot of sacrifices made. Some are involved in the teaching staff, of course, but a lot of people are community people and supporters of the code. All work hard to get their boys in shape, ready for contests like the one we are witnessing here this afternoon. Yoti Whakata Māori, it's Super 8 Rugby.
Me tika te mahi kia matara, do right and fear nothing. Certainly been the case here for one of the oldest secondary schools here in Aotearoa, ko Napier Tera, I hua ki ai te tau 1872.
A lot of boarding from there as well. A lot of these guys who played for Napier over the years, farmers' boys, and they come in and hang in. They've had some wonderful alumni over the years, this could not just in the sporting arena, but academia and politics. I'm hoping there's a few electricians among them all too. We've passed through this colour as we see them just rolling around and are still in control. Sky blue. What do? Steering the ship nicely. Harry Bain, he's got the ball again. Let's see if they go for Winchester once again. Pass is good. I think that was the double around too, so that's nice work coming across was Hansey. To set up now, we'll come back the other way. Give it into the hands of big Brad Pearce. Short side play. Oh, nice defence as well as Rotorua sense the danger. We'll come all the way back there, Moiho.
Ai awa nui awan. Tera, me tera o ngā rutu. Poko whiwhi. Tūhapa ana, hei tā te kaiwawau.
Stu Catley, the co-wall today. So Rotorua once again under some tremendous pressure here. And the Bain sends it across the line. They'll be pretty pleased, the connections here with the home team at the moment. As we come to the throw-in, what are you reading into this one, Moiho? What do you think the chances are?
Awa ki te tāua deo I te moro. I te tīmatatanga o te kemu, he pakari. So ki au nei ka moro anō ngā paumua.
Here's Jones with the throw-in. Ahuriri, the double around, short one, beautiful finish, rehearsed time and time again. And this one pays off. Oh, they baked it in the oven and it came out al perfecto for Harry Jones.
Ai, tino pai tēnei set piece. E hara ko Harry Jones. Ana ko Cara Price ke ki taku nei te tiro. Tēnā, inoi tēnei kia koe local gecko kia te tiro anō tātou ki tana piro. If we get a chance to have another nohi after the conversion. We saw the Kai Takaro standing in front of the line out. Normally it's the hooker who wraps around, but this time we'll have another look here. He knew what was going down. Here he comes. Big man. Up against Curtis Frederick.
That'll be really satisfying to the connections as well, Moiho.
Willie Tran will be stoked. They practice at training.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They would have rehearsed that time and time again. This time pays off. What a beauty try.
Ko mā iwa ki te whetū. Taiho ake mō te kiki. Rotorua, heha te whakahokitanga. He rahi tonu te taima, e tārewa tonu ana, e toi tonu ana. Ki ngā raukura. Anga wahangu ngā pahu. Kei whea ngā ipu, me ngā tramu. tautoko ana I te kapo o te Rotorua nui o kahumata momoe. Tawake. Hangangu I te team I tēnei wehenga tuatahi.
Patalisi o te wake. He's got the captaincy role here this afternoon, so expect a comeback here from Rotorua Boys High School. You don't win the Nationals and then travel to Japan and knock over the best in the world, not to be able to weather the storm, although things at the moment seem to be going Ahuriri's way. And once again, they'll have a chance to feed the scrum and to head downfield. Tries, 2 to Winchester and 1 to Jones, the best of them. Well, I reckon maybe the second one from Winchester. What's your thinking, Moiho? Or would you rather the Jones try than the 2 from the wing?
Yeah, rata anau ki tērā o ngā tūtira. Tērā o ngā āpiti tū. I love that set piece. I thought they were going to push a maul for a push over try, but faked us all.
And of course, Samuel Howe with a wonderful try too. 6 working it to the 8 close to the line. So we've been really enjoying some high-class first 15 rugby here this afternoon from Napier. And smartly deciding that we'll play it down the other end of the field. We've had success down there already, Ahuriri.
Just 6 minutes remaining here in their opening 30, excuse me. And it's Napier Boys leading Rotorua Boys 19-7. Hosts have controlled large periods of the first half.
Yeah, they have.
And Rotorua need to score if they want to head into the sheds within opportunities to strike. But hey, I wouldn't write off Rotorua even with this 12 points differential.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one converted try before the half, Moiho, you know, that can change the entire sort of complexion of the game. So anything can happen. What we're enjoying this, so it's the swagger, the attitude, the grit, the grind, and the determination. The hallmarks of success. Here's again Napier with the football. Numbers are there. Love the flick passing as well. That's adding another dimension. Bit of unexpected approaches up the middle, really causing the Rotorua defensive line asking questions of them. Again, who did he have it? And support and numbers. Even the fullbacks chiming in at the moment. So everyone wants to get involved.
Might have a slight turnover here, Dale.
Yeah.
Yep, and the box kick clearance.
Pressure, diving for that ball. Wonderful, and then eventually bundled into touch. But showing some lovely commitment was that the fullback who flew in there, Moiho. So that's in there.
Tiri mana. Awesome box kick. No fefe, which means no fair in Samoa.
Well, thanks for that. Hey.
It's number 6, Harry Inch. Nah, it's not him. It's Ollie McLaughlin. Oh, excuse me. Nate Phillips.
Kill it, Nate. Yes, Nate. On you, Nate. Get up.
There's a chase.
Brace. Nate.
Julius Frederick took hold of the football here for Rotorua. They can do just to steady the ship themselves at the moment, Rotorua. Keep possession and get multiple phases. Get back on their feet a little. But you know, these are young blokes, they want to get on with it as well. That pass
Carry hard, Tommy, carry hard.
need to be made. And now, who did he have the football here? About 8 metres short of the halfway line. And the referee will pull us back here. But, again, it's about control. Even at this stage of the game, it might seem a big scoreline, but as mentioned, a converted try and you're right back in the hunt. If you're Rotorua, scrum feed here for the hosts.
Yeah, just panicking a little bit there, Rotorua, I feel. Score before half time will be massive. Nate Phillips, the offload, but men on him. Bit of a pahi hohi pera.
This is you here, Nate. Nate, look out for this, Nate.
Taute nonoke I nai.
You know, when we started off, Moiho, we anticipated this would be a close tussle. There's not much in this. 2 playing 3 on the table. It's a scrum feed here. 8 on the far side.
Yeah, both teams at 16 points apiece on the table. Just the difference is points for and against.
You know, Charlie Woosnip and Paudi. Pretty effective midfield here for the home team. It's turned over here, and now Rotorua will have their chance with the ball. Short pass, which is okay. Just take it easy as they move forward. To Edmonds, Hoodie White, just asking of his teammates intercept. And I thought almost a double intercept there. So Ahuriri still with the football, Moiho. Short side run. Under the big number 6, Ollie McLaughlin's got hold of the ball. As they come barreling in to support, the ball's gone to ground, still in the hands of the Sky Blues, who have it. Charge forward, just an extra couple of metres here. Into the grind they go. Rotorua to come in, and they'll get the scrum for you, Rotorua.
Can they find a response before the break? Just over a minute to play here. Or
They're about to on referee's time. Of course, I can't recall too much injury time, Moiho.
Mataku here, koia tonu.
That's why I don't know what you're saying, 30 minutes. It's 35-minute halves there, Moiho.
Oh, you know, there's types of people that can count. The ones who can and the ones who can't.
Okay, right. Oh, gee. Moiho's a teacher. I don't know.
Hey, I'm a Hangaro Mati Eagle teacher, bro. Digital technology. We use calculators. My brother gives me stick. He's a tradesman. He goes, I push wheelbarrows and you push space bars, bro. Turn it on.
Here's the ball deep. But an intriguing battle here today. And plenty more to play out. And it is a little sort of mid-air goosey here from Ahuriri. They've had most of the ball, most of the running, and of course dominating on the scoreboard. Rotorua didn't go to the Sanic Worlds, because they lie down, they certainly won't. And there's a ton of footy still to be played as we come to the last 5 minutes of this first half, Moiho.
It's the halfback ref.
And the turnovers have been also hard fought.
Mehe mea ko au a Willie Tran, ka whai whakaro au aki te whana hamene. Engari, kaore, I love it, I te whakaitia.
It's okay to just have some breathing space here. Gotta fancy the chances, gee, if Napier get back in though before the half-time break. Really will throw the cat among the Rotorua pigeons.
It's the halfback ref.
This is another look at where the penalty came about.
Harry Jones, I won't do a repeat performance this time, is tucking back into his work. At the back goes Jones, Carter Price, the co-captain. Driving forward as Harry Bain calls for action. This is good scrummaging here from Ahuriri. It'll be pleasing Willie Tran. Continue the roll on. Got an advantage as well, Ahuriri. Continuing with this rolling maul, good technique. Rotorua under pressure here. Bain gets hold of the ball. Cross field. Might not have gone as sideways as hoped. But they will come back anyway.
Pai te whakaro. I love it. Me mihi ka tika ki te rārangi a Rotorua. Taua moro deo. Maro. Pakari.
Te moro te kupu for maul, yeah?
Aira.
Te moro.
He uaua ki te aukati.
Ai.
Te kaupare. Difficult to stop. I won't be surprised. Mehe mea. Ka moro anō Ahuriri. Taiho ake tātou te tiro. Aki te whiua Harry Jones. 100% completion rate with the lineouts here. The boys in the baby blue.
Yeah. And here we go. Look, they're in control of the footy again as Bain gets hold of it. Here's a big chance once again. A bit of a hole in the middle. And Napier scorching in their attack today. And a wonderful dot down right underneath the crossbar.
Everything they touch turns to gold here. The ball popped out of the maul. Puta te poro I te moro. As we see here, Bain to love it. This little front door, call it what you want. Heads or tails, front door, back door, X, block shape,
They're making them up now.
pono. Era karanga tanga maha. Ana. He rawe.
Fantastic try. So beautifully set up too by the Sky Blues. You're mentioning how much in control they were. This is love it to add the extras. Again from close range. And sweet as the nut as the saying goes. Well, Napier Boys High School, what a first half performance. 26-7. Little piece of brilliance. I reckon that was Woznip scoring. Sometimes I struggle to see the white numbers on that Sky Blue.
Oh, kei te karawa haere koe, Dale.
Oh, well, there we go. Out of my post too. There's Charlie. Good on you, Charlie. Had a bit of work to do, but did it with aplomb, Moya. Aplomb.
Ko te timatatanga me ki o te whakataitai tonu tēnei. No reira, me kaua a Rotorua e tino
Awe.
whakaiti a rātou anō.
Recovering with the kick to the far side of the field. Last minute of play, well, according to our timepiece here. What an amazing first half performance it has been from Ahuriri with 4 tries. 2 to Winchester, 1 to Jones, and another big one to Worsnop right at the back end. 26-7. But again, you know, Rotorua have been around too long. You can't write them off. Even with a scoreline like that, there's a big second half still to come. And we're not quite finished with the first there, Moiho. Call us home there.
Set piece here from Rotorua. Being able to turn it back on the inside. Not too far away. First chance, real chance for a long time here in the first half. Kei te aha rātou. They're still there.
Yeah, for sure.
Rotorua, Tawake
Got a feeling.
plants the ball back. Luke Wasp in there, clearing out.
Got a feeling here, Moiho.
That tonight's going to be a good night, Dale.
It could be a good day as well, Moiho.
Nā maiwa. Tēnei mana hatu e. Cleaned out. He kāri, he aha rānei. Ko te tūmanako ia kei te pai, kei te ora. Ngari i tēnei wā kei te MΑORI te tama.
Yeah, took a shot, there's no doubt about that. They'll have another look at that, and it could be a cost to play, a cost to pay, as we get a squizzy on the bench.
I thought you were reciting lines from the Black Eyed Peas, Dale.
No, I thought you were.
Tiri mana Edmonds with the long ball.
What happened here, mate?
Oh,
Man.
he either lost the ball, put it on its toe. He certainly copped one.
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunate.
Well, he just sort of, honestly, I just felt that Rotorua were going to get across there.
Oh, well, they might have a better chance now, Dale, with the man down.
Yeah, sure. But we'll be going into the break, I suspect. 26-7. Just checking on the welfare of that young fellow who got hit. Thanks again to Whakata MāORI, obviously, and our crew from Bailey's, the Caltex guys, and Tifa, Anchor, and Apollo. Thanks very much to our sponsors for the support that allows us to cover these celebrations of our young people's sport. It's a pleasure to be involved, even as an old dog in the commentary booth. Let's go now. Here they come. Oh, well, it's just gone, just eluded the left wing. And Curtis Frederick. And that'll bring down the curtain on an exciting and interesting first half of football. 26-7. How ho whakaro e Moiho?
Ahua riri ana I tērā ngoikoretanga I te wehen I tērā wahanga mutunga rā. Hoi anō, we've reached the halftime break. Tātou mā here in Napier, and it's the home side. Napier Boys High School hold a commanding 26 points to 7. Lead over Rotorua Boys High School, the hosts, in clinical in the first 35 minutes. Building pressure through their set piece. Forwards have laid an outstanding platform. 26 points to 7 tātou mā. We'll be back.
Ai tēnei, ahi tū proud rugby kai kāpene.
Google. Te kimi I ngā kai whakaaweawe I te hungaranga wairua.
Just real quick, can I just get a picture with the hoi-ho?
That'd be ridiculous.
O tono a rātou kia piri mai ki te ekenga o ngā ekenga.
Works. It's all good.
Come and get your leg over with me.
Brand new Get Your Leg Over. Ki Māori Plus me whakata Māori.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in this. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
What makes Bailey's altogether better? It's the energy we bring to every home, every commercial property, every investment, every development, and every farm. Because when the energy is right, you can feel it. Bailey's, altogether better.
Hey. Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what Nativa are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Matariki he renga waka.
Ka rere ngā karekia re tō ngā waiata whake ihihi me ngā kōrero paitake.
He rere mata o rātu nei I takapara whau o rā kei tāmaki makaurau.
Matariki, he wā maumahara. He wā whakabānawa.
He wā huritao.
He wā whakahono tāngata.
Ka pāho aorere tia atu a te ono kraka. Matariki he renga waka.
We're back e hoa mā hoki ora mai koutou ki tēnei tukinga I Wanganui I Ahuriri. Me Rotorua Boys High School rua tekau mā ono a ki te whitu tekau mā iwa piro te rere kētanga I te wehenga rua engari me kaua tātou. E whakatā a I te mea ko Rotorua titihi o ngā tino kapa anaka ki te atu tātou a ki ngā piro o te wahanga tuatahi. For Winchester, Pera.
And that's a bit of a gun, Winchester. A couple of good tries from him. This one was neat too, wasn't it, Moiha? Forwards combined, this is Winchester's second try.
Ana ko ngā piro whai muri I ēnei.
This one was cool as.
Set piece there was Jones. wrapping around off the front of the line out. Kamutu, ko Worsnop, the front door plate. Hoeno, rua takau mā ono ki te whitu. 19 points differential, tātou mā first score of the second half. I mean, is absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and vital.
And critical.
Yeah, and critical as well. If Napier score next, well, it starts to build away from the boys from Rotorua. But of course, if the young lads from Sulphur City strike, well, we've got a contest on our hands, eh?
I mean, you know, if it is Super 8 rugby, right, Dad? Well, momentum is everything now, isn't it?
Hang on. Just wait. Well, it ended up going to 10 and finally its way into touch. For a moment, thought that it might not have, but to throw in for Napier on the far side of the field. Wonderful to have you with us here, supporting Super 8 rugby, first 15 rugby, and these proud kura from the Central North Island. Awesome schools to cover in Super 8, with Tauranga in the mix, and Palmerston North Boys, of course, and New Plymouth. Enjoying the action, I hope you are. 26 points to 7, and wisely, MΑORI trying to work it in enemy territory with the football. He's got runners on the outside. Can he get the ball away? Intercepted, juggled there by Owen. Important that they maintain possession. There's a turnover. Napier boys with the football. Good start for them in the second half in Moiho.
Yeah, they certainly want to control territory and play smart rugby. There's no need for them to chase the game because they're up by 19. They just want to continue to build pressure and capitalise on
well, that's the thing,
mistakes.
isn't it? It's building the pressure, and opportunities will come off the back of that pressure build-up. What's it all with the ball here? They too need to settle themselves a little. Lockie Chapman has the ball, left foots it, and to touch on the far side of the field. Cool, just stay in Napier.
With all credit, they're certainly missing Tauranga Rogers.
Yes, but they knew what they were getting into. There he is on the sideline as well. No doubt would have had a few things to say. He's highly regarded. I'm sure that he's been involved in some big comebacks in his career as well. Tap back, looks as though, did he? For a moment I thought he'd managed to get hold of the football. They have. Low and slow is okay for now. Rotorua haven't, and one of the issues, Moiho, could be that Rotorua haven't won any of their lineouts. On the other hand, Napier have secured every one of theirs.
Oh, well, never mind winning the lineouts, Dale. You can still win the game.
Well, you can, but it's an area that they needed some improvement as well for Rotorua. At the back, Hatu Edmonds, Huriwai. He's trying to get some consistency with ball in hand at the moment, Rotorua. There's a chase. Let's see what sort of pressure they put on at the back here. They climb for the football. Referee Stu Catley on the ball at the moment as the Sky Blues come up with it on the far side of the field. That's gone backwards. Play on still, scrambling for possession. They maintain it. There's a chip over the top. Now, this is going to be interesting. Taking nice, going backwards. Rotorua have the football, need some support here from the forwards. Get themselves in there as John Tofo gets hold of the ball. Opportunity down the right edge. Kick back in, and I thought back infield. That ball from Hiwa Warbrick. At the back, and it's still alive here for Ahuriri.
Did really well there to tidy up. He was under the pump. That was 14. Hansey. What a scramble for Napier.
Yeah, scramble, but some breathing space too. And really, it's up to Rotorua. Here's the kick here. I thought that had slid out, but In the end, it just bounces.
Have a look at the work from Hansi here.
Half a metre
Do you
in.
see? Stays up strong, shows, shrugs, ducks under one, and then they're able to clear it after this. Solid rugby.
Yeah, paitanga mahi. Well, the interchange bench is going to come into play here as well for Rotorua. 21 is on. This is Tahu Aumua. We've seen Tahu go before. He's got plenty of skill. That's him right at the front of the lineup. Rotorua finally secure one for themselves. It's been an area that they have been inconsistent this afternoon. Better play, we've already mentioned one try will just give them a confidence boost. Hope you're thinking that was a knock-on. Referee doesn't see it that way. Aumua has the football. Looking for the big men to take it forward. We're trying to do too much. Aumua, fresh legs, still with it. Rotorua, into the grind they go.
Tavake, kai kapene. Auareake.
Yeah, Patalisio is getting involved. That's him in the headgear. Big number 4, Wasp. He's a good kaito tuko for his captain for today. Nice little run from Tavake. There's a good chance here for Rotorua boys. Big opportunity.
Napier have the scrum, however, Dale was there, little bobble. We're looking to clear the ball out.
Well, the drums are starting to beat in the background, boy ho.
Who sings We Will Rock You, Dale? AC/DC?
Well,
Akadaka.
That was Queen.
Was it? Damn.
Yeah. Where you been?
Scrum's about to set. 21 comes on for number 9. Te Manahatu Edmonds Huriwai, Mr. Put up a little bit, Ginger.
This is Tahu Aumua to feed the scrum. Oh, sorry. It's Bain to feed the scrum. Pretty ugly scrum. We'll reset that one. Thanks again to Apollo Projects, as you can see in the background. The signage skirting the ground today. Bailey's as well. The Big 6 supporters of our Super 8 competition. I'm bringing it to you live on MāORI Plus.
2026 theme for Matariki Dale is Matariki Herenga Waka. Herenga or here is to bound or to join, just like the kupu hono, bond. Matariki Herenga Waka, bringing people together, cultures together.
Yep, Friday morning on Whakata Māori.
Coverage
of the National Hautapu ceremony.
Bastion Point Dale, Tumitumi Whenua.
I know.
Whakaparawhau.
I think you could have had a Hautapu midweek.
We had a early Hautapu or umu kohukohu. Whāngai i ngā whetū. Hoki ngā mahara ki a rātou kua hawa nei te kupinga o Taramainuku. Te hunga kua whetūrangi tia i te tau nei. Ka mutu ko te whakamahere. Te whai prene mō ngā whāinga, ngā tūmanako me ngā wawata. O te tau hou e tū mai nei. That's our wishing star hiwa I te rangi as we see our young kids out at the footy.
Yeah, good one, moi ho. Good one. It's a great time of year. And nothing worth more to celebrate than the potential of our people. And that's on show here in the sporting arena right now. Aumua. Active. Fresh legs wanting to make an impact immediately, Aumua. But Ahuriri, the defensive qualities, been really top class so far today, although they're under pressure here on the far side of the field. Here come Rotorua, inching their way towards the line, but it comes back and a clearance kick, and a good one as well. Huge meter eater downfield. Holding the pass, lovely little run here. to secure the football. They do. Rotorua, 8 metres short of the halfway line. Omua. Deep, taken clean. Another kick coming.
Eat the grass, Kate! Eat the grass!
Bit of to and fro here.
Bit of a kicking duel. We haven't seen that so far in the match. Pretty comfortable with it as it rolls end over end. And dead. 26-7 if you've just joined us. The scoreline hasn't changed since the halftime break. Napier scored the first try through Winchester, followed by Sam Howe through the middle. And Winchester picked up his double. Jones and Worsnop in to score. Scrum to be set on the 40-metre line. 40 metres out. Another replacement, it would seem. Coming into the mix. Two playing three.
Or two play two, really.
Well, equal on points. Differential, though, that determines the standings. So Rotorua have the football here, and this one's been knocked forward. Napier in possession. More to play for at the moment, Rotorua, but the cards at the moment falling the way of the host team, Napier Boys High School.
Take space there. Just take space next time.
Referee Catley in control of the action here this afternoon. That's Luke Wasp. He's had a strong game as well, Luke. Napier's player just returning after the sin bin effort just prior to the half break. And waiting for the football is Harry Jones.
Wesley travelled down to Fielding last week in the CNR, and they drew. So a bit of a distance for Rotorua to get across to Napier, hoping to bring closer the scorelines.
With these two competitions running concurrently, Super 8 and CNI Rugby. Well, there's such a wealth of coverage here on Whakaata Māori, a Māori Plus. As we see Napier with the football still, the ball's just been scrambling at the moment, and a kick, which seems advantageous. Half volley pickup, clever, bounce important on the far side. Well, that's skillful stuff.
Saw one from Jai Gray last night that the FIFA World Cup will be impressed with. I think Australia held on to a 1-1 draw, Dale.
Against Egypt, there I see they lost in, that's overnight, wasn't it? They lost in a penalty shootout 4-2 against Egypt. Cross-code conversations, no more, huh?
Yes, so it's okay, it's welcome.
I've been really impressed with the scramble qualities of Ahuriri. When they've been under pressure, they've worked really hard for each other. That's the scoreline here. But they'll have to maintain that focus as well, because Rotorua, they're a class act, and we know that. Let's see how they fare with ball in hand this time around. Moiho breaking away is Tavake. Down the left edge here. That's Omua. But Tavake's combo with Omua, not a big guy. Tahu Omua. But he's getting himself around the park smartly at the moment.
Who did we call last week? It's one-sided right at the start, and it was close. Gisborne up against Napier. That was Gisborne's first win.
Yeah, and it was amazing, wasn't it? 33-32. Something like that. It was a classic game of first 15 rugby. So here's Rotorua. Am I allowed to say I've got a feeling, Moiho, without you chiming in with lyrics for lyrics from songs? Here we go. Rotorua. This time with the footballers, Rasmussen into the hands of Cruz Conroy. I can smell the chalk at the moment, Rotorua. Still pausing slightly, grinding towards the line. Heads down, you know what up. Here they come, Rotorua. An all-important try is right in front of them if they can keep their heads at the moment. Napier Boys High School, on the other hand, trying to use all of their defensive structures, practice and qualities here to deny the Sulphur City men. O'Moore puts it out. Good defence as well again.
Got to go wide if you can't go up the middle.
This is classic stuff. Again, it's out to Cruz Conroy. He gets close. Napier, ton of pressure on them at the moment. Rotorua recognise they've got to hold the football, but it doesn't work out for them. Well, that's where you've got to take your hat off to Ahuriri. Such solid and concerted effort. Great defence on the line.
Defence wins games, Dale. Koira te catch koe I ngā tau.
Not out, but still dashing downfield, heading towards the touchline. A little bit of a bobble at the back too. Sending it back into the fullback's hands. He'll left foot it downtown. Back to the kicking duel. Hansey along the ground, trapped. The kicking game. Towards touch. End over end. Down into the end goal. Is it going to hold up? It just dribbles across the touchline end goal.
Some subs being called, rotations to go mawhitu. Go who might get the feed up.
This is Chaos Hewitt Hunga Hunga. 22 in the mix. Massey Mills. Big ups all those whānau who are watching on, loving their sons and nephews.
Yeah, Massey Mills had a big game. Scored a hat-trick a couple of weeks ago.
Well, these are moments that these young guys will remember for years. Some will go on to play regional and representative footy, but some might not. Just need to have a tape for their one-day tamariki and mukupuna. So, yeah, I proudly played in the first 15 for my kura back in the day. And here we are. Matariki time in Napier. Wanted to get on with it quickly. This is O'Moore. Just calm things down. Take it easy, boys. I'll call up the number one kicker. Lucky Chapman. Sends it across the line. But, of course, we know that their lineouts haven't been quite what we'd expect, actually, from the visitors from Rotorua. On the other hand, Napier have been very consistent in their line-out work throughout the afternoon. There's Devake with the throw-in. Very important line-out, this one. 51 gone. No change in the scoreline since the half-time break. And again, not straight. Advantage, Sky Blue.
Yeah, won't be happy with that. The captain of the squad hasn't had the most outstanding game today. We've seen him, what he's capable of. As they put up a spiral bomb.
Taking nicely on the far side of the field, Moiho.
Yeah, Massey Mills onto the field.
Well, the bench is going to be important. Full of running on the far side of the field, but bundled into touch, so again, strong on defence. You're quite right, defence does win games, and at the moment it's Ahuriri. Well and truly in control of the action here. Thumbs up. I'd suggest it's a dad from the home team rather than the visitors. Good to see you, Pop, live on TV. There's the throw, nice take here for Napier. No, they're just going about their work as they have rehearsed. Steady. Focused. And again, Tino Moro Moiho.
Tino Moro. Ake nei. Mita by Mita. Inihi by Inihi. Ngari. O Hamene hia. Oranga ngākau tēnei mā Rotorua. It's under 20 minutes to go here.
Lockie Chapman on the far side. Well, the coach of the Rotorua Boys squad will be a little concerned at the scoreline here. I'm sure they went into the start of the second half thinking that they're a decent chance.
Yeah, well, they need 3 converted tries, Dale, to get them to 28, 26.
A little bit of push and shove in there, but sort of not unexpected either. It's the throw for Tavaka. Rotorua do secure the football. Let's see how their midfield play it out. Up quickly too. The opposites from Napier. Into the grind they go, Rotorua Boys. And again, can't control the football. Napier want to get on with it quickly. The referee will call them back.
Yeah, it's hunga hunga.
A good brand though at the moment. Napier.
Naturally! Naturally!
We love it that the sideline supporters are acknowledging.
Ahuriri me te whiu. Harry Jones, tō tika ana te whiu. Tami tami te mahi, te taha, whānui, te whiriki pāhi. Kua mau, engari kua puta. Kua riro I a Rotorua te pōro I nāia nei.
Yeah, well, you know, the flick passes sort of come when you can look at the scoreboard, you're keeping an eye on the clock. Everything seems to be coming up roses at the moment for the home team. And the more they try, the more pressure is applied by Rotorua, on Rotorua by Napier. And now they're having to scramble because they realise they've got such a long way to go if they're going to get the dub at the end of this one. Nice run, but then the tackle was great as well. That's Woolsnop. Comes across and wraps up the flyer down the right edge.
Yeah, hasn't given up as Awanui Owen. He's tried his heart out.
Yeah, but Charlie Woolsnop sort of had his measure there that time around. Harry Jones with the throw-in. Bounces a little awkwardly to start out, but then Monty Waihape gets hold of it. Look at that ball. It's a knock-on, as it turns out. For a moment there, I thought that was right into the bread basket and creating an opportunity out wide here for Napier. So we go to a scrum at 26-7.
Yeah, look opportunistic here. Look at this pass. Flat as.
Had it have been taken, though, would have been the fly guy. So Mua to feed the scrum on the far side. Samuel Phillips is in the mix as well, in jersey number 20 here for Rotorua. I'll keep you posted on what we can see too in the interchange bench as they move on and off for both squads. Deep into this one. Just on 13 to play. It's been a solid showing today from the home team. As Moiha mentioned, of course, a lot of anticipation for the big clash tonight in the new stadium in Ototaki. These young blokes, no doubt, will be well and truly locked into that one, as so many across the country will be this evening. Here's Rotorua, the double around is nice, running out of room down the right edge, has to step back into the inside. In for support is Owen. That was Warbrick who took it in. Into centre field and another knock on. So hands have let them down at times. Rotorua. 11 turnovers to Rotorua and just 5 for Napier. So these are stats that are hard to combat.
Yeah,
part of the reason we're seeing what we're seeing on the scoreboard here, Moiha.
All Blacks are taking part of this new global rugby competition, Dale, called the Nations Championship. There's 2 tiers, obviously, the Southern Hemisphere teams and the Northern Hemisphere teams, who are England, France, Ireland, Scotland, Wales and Italy.
Yeah, they always want to play us, though.
Up against the Southern Hemisphere teams.
They always want to play us, though.
NZ, Aussie, South Africa, Argentina, Fiji and Japan.
Yep. Beauty. This is going to be pretty cool tonight. It's something of a debut or opening chapter, isn't it? In that
the
Nations
best thing
Championship
about it's
should be
not just a standalone test. They're like the Māori All Blacks up against Japan, so it's almost a mini World Cup.
In a way. Here we go then. He's had a big game today. Harry Bain. Class act. Co-captain. Carter Price at the back. He too has been strong throughout this past hour or so. Rotorua seem to have met their match here this afternoon. No change to the scoreline at half-time, which is somewhat surprising, eh, Moiho?
Yeah, o tuatahi tanga tēnā māku I te e hia ke ngā tau, ngā kiwi rānei.
Fix your man, fix your man.
26 points to 7.
Go, Zachy, go,
We've had 18 minutes. Oh, much more.
I'm glad you're not teaching maths in your quarter.
23.
Thank you. Whoa!
Forget
this, love this. This is percentage footy. These young guys from Napier, they know that they don't need to be overly ambitious. They just need to go about their work in a clinical fashion, and it is coming with some success, as the stats have pointed out. Turnovers from Rotorua, they've been difficult. Riley Wainga will kick the touch on the far side of the field. And again, they'll just steady themselves for another tilt at the line. But the ones who have to be a little more ambitious are the visitors. 24 making his way into the mix for Napier. It's that Worsnip who's getting a breather here. He's had a good game, including that fine try. So Napier Boys High School, here we go. Here we go with the young fellas from the Bay, the Hawke's Bay. Great game for Harry Bain. This time the tackle is big too. Sakaraya Paidi. Rubber kick through, bouncing forward, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And is that try number 3, hat-trick time for Riley Winchester? Absolutely magic.
Kaua pia a Winchester Dale, titihi o ngā kairiwhi, ko mai ki te whira. One of the substitutions, but I'm really pleased how this centre bounces up off being snotted. Gets to his feet. Love it. Grubbers here, pushing up. We in there.
Well, the tackle was good. I don't know if snotted is the appropriate description, but I take your point.
Oh, that was awesome, that try.
Was that my old eyes, or did you pick up on that number?
Kareko. Here, Piro Atima.
Right at home, it's nice. It's got enough legs on it. Well, love it.
Looked nice off the tee, head down.
Yeah, all the classics.
confirm that try scorer there, please, Alex.
I think your description of the team tries is pretty accurate. 33 points to 7. Who would have thought? As Lockie Chapman gets up, they'll be somewhat demoralised here for a time. I'm sure they thought that they were in this one, but they needed to score first in the second half, and they were just denied opportunities by solid and focused defensive work by the hosts here. This is a game for the ages by Napier Boys High School here today.
Yeah, the hosts found another gear down there, finishing strongly, I suppose, in front of their own home crowd.
Sure. They'll be wrapped, actually, all their supporters, with the way they've played right from the get-go. Rotorua just haven't had the answers. Heaps of turnovers. Lineouts have been an issue.
At the start of the game there, I thought it would be a lot closer than this.
Yeah, well, it's been the kotakitanga, really, of this Napier team. They've just played strong in every direction. This is Lockie Chapman trying to create an opportunity and squeeze one out. Rotorua will have it again, right over on the far side of the field.
Rotorua Blues being brave. Napier's structure, discipline, and somewhat physicality. It's really told in the second half.
They did some good work, from Tommy Morris and Pearce and those who started off on the sides of the scrum, Kinnear and McLaughlin.
Some of the worst line-out performances, unfortunately for Rotorua.
Not up to the usual high standard.
Courtney Mita wouldn't be too impressed.
That can happen though. Still a long way to go in the competition. But bragging rights from this one too will be welcome.
Oh, no doubt they'll keep fighting, Dale. It's never in doubt with Rotorua.
That hurt both players there, but particularly the fullback from Rotorua. Was it? Yeah, I think it was more an accidental clash there.
I had a decent game.
Oh, Lockie Chapman has.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Tough cookie. Let's hope he bounces up.
Yep. Absolutely. I hope you've been enjoying the action here. I guess many of you will not have expected this result or scoreline, but to be honest, every time that Rotorua have looked to build something, well, Napier have had an answer for them. So it's all about pressure, and Napier's defensive line speed has just shut down any opportunities that came at them today for Rotorua. So again, it's just a credit. It's been a real team effort here this afternoon, which is indicative by that scoreline too. So it's a big scoreline.
Ko piki ake te tauranga tātou mā ki te torutikau mā toru a ki te whitu mō ngā tama o Napier. O kaha rātou ki te whakahaere i ngā wāhanga kato o te kēmu. Ako tērā e kaha tonu ana Rotorua ki te whawhai. Ko ngā taumahatanga o te tauranga. Ana, e whakāturanga tēnei, ka mutu mo te pakari. Me te manawa o tēnei whakataitai ara te Super 8. Coming down to the closing stage of this game where Napier Boys have had quite a dominant performance. I suppose Rotorua will look for a final moment of pride just to reinstate some of the mana and the poraka.
Yeah.
This afternoon firmly belongs to the hosts.
Yeah, it seems so, Moiho. It seems so. It's heard one of the supporter sidelines saying, good work, Riley Waianga. The midfield clashes have been impressive, and the way that the defensive reads from the midfield for Napier have just counteracted any attacking momentum that Rotorua have been trying to build up. Let's see what happens this time around. The sliding defence and cover defensive work of the Sky Blues this afternoon has been top draw. Moa. We're going through the middle into the last few minutes of action here from Napier Boys High School. It's been a big afternoon. Half, I thought for a moment, half an intercept if you can have one of them. Offside, and Rotorua, well, they'll be wanting to get to double figures, won't they? But they won't take the points. 16 with his back to us is Cunningham. We'll try and go up through the front door to start with. Sulphur City lads, this time they'll be wanting to get across the line as they build some momentum on the far side, but there's another turnover. Every time they seem to have an opportunity to start up with. Turnovers have gone the way of Napier, but they too have had to fight for them. Nothing's come easy here this afternoon. Remember, they're two experienced squads. Again, we go to the line out. Cunningham will throw in from the far side of the field. So Phillips is there. Rotorua secured on their halfway line.
Yeah, we'll take a little paku whakatā. Tātou mā ka mutu ana tēnei kemu. This is school holidays of term 2. Dale, our next game will be on the 25th of July when New Plymouth take on Napier. A couple of weeks rest here for the Super 8 competition.
Yep.
However, in terms of the CNI, there's another game coming up.
I'd like to single out Will Lovett as well. He's had a remarkable game. This is an immense victory here today and a fantastic performance from the boys from MΑORI. An unexpected big result for them over Rotorua Boys High School. And Moiho, both teams will have an opportunity now to go back onto the drawing board. They've got a couple of weeks where they can evaluate what went wrong, what didn't. They'll both be there or thereabouts as we fight for the Super 8 title. But a big, big win today here for Napier. Kōrero mai, hea ho whakaro te kemu.
He moata tonu. He moata tonu e tau roa te tau. Me ki pēnā pē te kōrero. You know, it's still early days in the Super 8 competition. Obviously, Rotorua down a few troops. No discredit to Napier. Came out guns blazing right from the get-go. As we've seen this Piro Tuatahi. Tries from Winchester. One nice inside ball from Howell. Winchester Jones. Worsnop. Ame tehi atu. Engari te tiro anō tātou mā ki ngā Piro me ki te highlights reel. This is one of the favourites, tātou mā.
Yeah, I really like this one. And Eric Jones, the throw-in was cool. The setup was right on the money. They rehearsed it, and it came off great this afternoon.
This is the front door short ball with a big don't argue right under the black dot. That was number 12 and Worsnop.
He had a good game too, replaced with just a few minutes to play.
As the points got up to 26. This was the team try.
And, of course, the only try of the second half. Magnificent effort here this afternoon. Here's some of the stats. And as mentioned, the lineouts were an issue for the visitors. 18 for Napier Boys, and of course just 6 for Rotorua. They'll have improvement in them. We know that they'll be there or thereabouts when it comes into those final clashes of the year. Played in good spirit and a beautiful day in Napier Boys High School. And again, I'd like to acknowledge all of those supporters who attended, those who are watching today on Whakata Māori, but also all of our sponsors who make the celebration of Rangatahi Rugby possible.
This has been a statement performance, tātou mā, from Napier Boys from the opening wihara right through to now. They've controlled every major area of the contest. Rotorua will be forced to play off the back foot most of the afternoon. Hoi anō! He tauroa te tau tātou mā, mānawa te a matariki, matariki he renga waka. Nei rā te mihi kia koutou katoa kua tūhono mai nei ki tēnei whakapāhotanga. Hei te ihu, hei te ringa. Mai a māua ko te o husband e mihi kawana kia koutou, tēnā koutou, turuturu o whiti whakamaua kia tīna.
Tīna.
Haumi e hui e.
Tā ki e.